Hi and welcome to the Resources Roadhouse. I'm Wally and I'm at the 2026 RIU Explorers Conference in Fremantle, speaking with Ian Prentice of Cosmo Metals. Ian, welcome back to the Roadhouse.
Thanks, Wally. Great to be here.
Okay, so Cosmo, well, the grass isn't growing under the toes at the moment. You're pretty busy.
Very busy,
you've got your project portfolio, which covers both seaboards of Australia.
Yep.
So let's start in the west. That's where we are at the moment. What's going on there?
Yeah, so our Kanowna gold project out at Kalgoorlie, so 2 kilometres from Kanowna Bell, about 13 k's northeast of Kalgoorlie city centre. We're going to be drilling there in the next couple of months, so we've got some really exciting targets. We've got a bit of a conceptual target around a KB analogue, so we've actually got WA government funding to drill a hole there, so a 400 metre deep diamond hole on that one. And we're going to do some RC drilling through the main corridor there, which for us it looks like an invincible style sediment hosted target. So we're looking at multi-million ounce type targets there, and we're sticking some holes in it.
Oh, right, so that's pretty much it in a nutshell at the moment for that Kanowna sort of project.
Yeah.
Okay, heading over the other side, we're looking here at the map there. We're on Queensland and down into New South Wales.
Northern New South Wales, yeah.
All right, and what's going on?
So we're in the New England origin, so we're on the eastern side of the southern part of the New England origin, right on the Peel Fault. So close to where Lavoto is redeveloping the Hillgrove gold antimony project. So we've got really large land areas, 743 square kilometres across 2 projects. One north of Tamworth and one south, so both types of music, country and western. And we've got some fantastic gold targets and copper targets. We cover the historic Bingra goldfield. We've got 12 kilometre strike where there's over 1,200 historical pits and shafts. It's had 54 drill holes historically. More than 30 years ago was the last drilling, so sensational opportunity there. And then down at Nundle to the south of Tamworth, that goldfield's produced over 300,000 ounces of gold. It hasn't been drilled again since the 1990s, so big opportunity there. So we've done a bit of drilling last year. We've done a bit more follow-up work on the gold targets, just completed last week. We've also got a VMS copper target up at Bingra as well. So did some geochem there again late last year. Found some new anomalies there, sort of up to 0.1%, 0.2% copper in soils. So we'll be following that up as well.
All right. So copper's a bit of an interesting one at the moment. Like gold, if you haven't got gold, don't bother talking to me at the moment. That seems to be the way things are going. But there's also there's a couple of companies around that are looking at some nice copper deposits at the moment, and so that's something pretty handy to have in the back pocket.
Absolutely, yeah. Our commodity mix is ideal for the times, right? So we've got some great gold targets in WA, but also over in New South Wales. We've got those copper things. We've also got some antimony prospectivity, so it's a great blend. But the copper is really interesting. We've got an opportunity down at Nundle for a really large-scale copper deposit. So it's really interesting. Early doors, we've got a lot of work to do, but we've got a whole blend of early stage exploration, soil sampling, all the way through to drilling.
All right, and the antimony, you were sort of mentioning you're near Lavato there. Is there sort of indication that you might have a target like Lavato's, or is it just sort of like showing up?
So it's a similar style of mineralisation. We're about 100 kilometres away from Hillgrove, so it's not the same rocks, but it's a very similar style of mineralisation. So epizonal gold antimony. We've got some really nice historic antimony workings. We've done a bit of rock chip sampling. We know the antimony's there, so we'll be on the ground next week doing some geochem on the antimony as well.
All right, quite a bit going on, and you just at the point of hitting some funding as well.
Yeah, so today we've opened our entitlements issue, so fully underwritten entitlements issue to raise $1.5 million to fund all that active exploration.
Yeah, it doesn't get done on a wing and a prayer, does it?
Indeed
it doesn't. All right, mate. Well, good luck with all that, because that's sounding quite exciting. There's a bit of a different story going on. So as we always say, keep in touch.
Will do. Awesome.
Right.
Thanks, Wally.
Thanks.